episode 1, Whispers and Rambling. I feel like I'm a really awesome rambler. I can talk, especially when I have some herbal essence, which I'm not on right now. I'm actually completely sober because I am doing 75 hard. And by 75 hard, I mean I'm only doing the non-drinking part and the reading part. Now, I don't know if the reading has to be like some type of self-help books. I hate those kind of books. I like a good fiction book. So, currently my first book of the year is Iron Flame. I'm about 75% done with the book according to my Kindle. I love reading. I've always been a reader, and last year I started on Goodreads to track it. Previously, the last time I tracked how much I read was I think in 7th grade when I got a list of books that they wanted us to read, and I had the most gold stars, at least I think they were gold stars, stickers next to the books that I read. I have my blanket because I'm super cold right now. But yeah, so last year my goal was 25, and can you guess how many books I read last year? I'll give you a moment to guess. 12 books. I did not read 25 books, but I still think reading 12 books is great. If you think about it, it was like 1 book a month. Technically it wasn't 1 book a month because I think I read some books like I read like maybe 2 in a month, or it took me 1 month to read 2. But whatever the case was, I ended up reading 12 books. So this year, I have Goodreads, but I'm not going to be using it as much. I'm using Fable, and my goal is 25 books this year. Again, so let's see if I can actually make it. So again, right now I'm reading book 2 of the 4th Ring series, and I'm reading currently Iron Flame, and I know the 3rd one came out a few days ago, or maybe a few weeks ago, so very excited about that. Raise your hand if you've read Iron Flame or are thinking of reading Iron Flame. The books are great. I always have like issues sometimes with the characters, like when I read Akatar, which I still need to read the last one. The main character sometimes they piss me the fuck off, and I don't want to give any spoilers if you haven't read Iron Flame, but just show that the main character, Violet, is hard-headed as fuck. And am I hard-headed? Does it take one to know one? Possibly. But yeah, and also I'm not a writer, so like it's not like I know how to write her better than obviously what she is written. And in my mind, I'm hoping that obviously there's character development. This is the 2nd book, or like the choices she makes, the reason she's thing. I haven't really been in a book club since, oh my gosh, high school maybe, I don't know. So it'll be kind of cool. That's a lie, just kidding. I was in a book club in my job. Reread King's life, an autobiography, not an autobiography because he didn't write it, but it was a biography about Dr. Martin Luther King. Shout out to Black History Month, even though we don't need a month to learn about Black history, but I'll let it go for now. But yeah, so I read that book, and then I also read Crying on the Bathroom, I think that's what it's called, which was a really good book. I really love it. It was more like kind of like a memoir, I would say, because the writer was writing about her life, but like maybe not necessarily a memoir, but just relating stories about her life. And it was a really great book. I met the author. She came to a work event, and the way that she writes in her books, and then the way that her what would you say, her personality, two different things. You know, when you read someone's books and you're like, wow, your mind, right? And then you see them in person, and then you're like, wow, that's what I got. She like was talking about her life a little bit, and it was just not captivating. Like, I wanted to go to sleep, but I was sitting in the front, so I had to keep pinching myself to like wake up, like don't go to sleep. But yeah, so those were my books that I read at the book club at my work, and so we're gonna do Yellow Face next. And if you don't know what the book Yellow Face is about, it is about a girl or woman, a lady who basically has stolen a book that her Asian friend wrote, who passed, and she's basically presenting the book as if she's Asian, and she's not. And so chaos ensues, I guess. I don't know. I don't really remember the synopsis of it, but I'll put it all, or the little snippet that I read that made me want to read the book. I'm definitely, I would say, I love a good fantasy book. I love a good thriller. I love a good mystery. I'm not a big fan of like non-fiction books. I think life is just so real that I love to read things that I can get lost in. Life is just too real. I don't want to read about something that's gonna make me like feel even more than I need to feel. I need something that I can get lost in, that I can close the book, and I don't gotta like fucking cry in my bed or get anxious. And not to say that those things are not important, because I am up on current events and all that jazz. The way that I love to read, I will sit in a book if it's really good, and I will read that book as quickly as possible. Like, everything else can wait. Oh, you want dinner? Yes, starving. I'm not cooking. I'm reading a book. No, just kidding. But that's kind of how I feel, you know. I'm trying to figure out if I want to just like stick to like doing kind of like review rambles or just like random rambles. And honestly, with the way my head's set up, I would definitely thrive. I have a lot to say, random rambles, you know, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I guess the next video, episode 2 of the Tomorrow Today Show, will maybe be kind of about me and a little bit about me, or I probably would finish the book that I'm reading and do that, or maybe I'll do a review about Presents, which I just saw a week ago, I believe, and oh my god, that movie was so good. I could talk about it now, but maybe a dedicated video for like movies that I watch. Before Presents, I saw Baby Girl. I also am planning on going to see Companion. Excited about that. I also saw Just One of Them Days, or One of Them Days. It was a really good movie. Very funny. I love to go to movies with my cousin, so me and my cousin were like, she's like a beast at Letterboxd, and I don't know if I could do Letterboxd because sometimes the words don't come out right when I'm writing, which is weird because I've always been a good writer, at least like academically wise. But yeah, I think that's all for today. I really hope you guys enjoy. Please let me know in the comments below if you guys are interested in an Iron Flame kind of review, or in a review for Presents for the next video. And stay tuned for more. I'm really excited about this journey. I really told myself I've been wanting to do ASMR for over a year now, like forever, and I always just stop, or not even start. I haven't started. I bought the equipment, the mic, the lights, but I never really did it, and I said 2025 was going to be the year that I stop saying I want to do things and start saying I'm going to do them. I'm doing them. So I went out today. I had got my makeup. I did my makeup, so I was like, I'm not wasting the makeup. Not that it was a waste, because I had a lot of fun where I was at. But I didn't feel like washing it yet. I got my makeup done. Let's make a video. So I really hope